10 steps for successfully making money online from home here in 2021. Recurring income can allow anyone to live the perfect day, which means having more time, more energy, more money to allow a lifestyle and freedom that most people can just dream about. My name is George Pauly, and I want to welcome you, and I'm going to give you 10 things or 10 steps that if you are going to start a business, if you are working online already, these are important, okay? And now I'm not saying that you have to have all these, but you should be aware of them. And most successful people, they do exactly that. So I have some notes over here, and every once in a while, I'm going to just kind of step out and update the thing there so I can stay on track here. So these are the 10 things here. And then this one here is kind of filled in when we get there. But desire. You know, everyone desires something. You desire something. I desire something. And let's just say, hey, what? We want more money. We desire more money because, we're tired of being sick and tired of being sick and tired of saying, I can't afford that. This is being produced in the middle of December and the holidays are here. You go out shopping, you're buying something for everybody else and you're not giving yourself what you really need. So this desire, why would you start a business? What's in it for you? That's really kind of one of the things is when you have that desire, use your, just think and, what's in it for you? What do you want? What do you want? That's kind of one of the questions there. And once you find out what you want, can you actually believe you can have it? And that's number 2 here is belief. Because the brain, it tells us all kinds of stories on why we can't have something. We believe it's too hard, I don't know how, I don't have the time, I've tried it before and I failed. There's all kinds of things. And whatever you believe is really true. What I want you to do is change that belief and say, I can have that stuff. I can be successful. I can have some extra income coming online passively so I can live a perfect day. There's an old story, a little kid story about the train that knew it could going up. I know I can. Oh, it's really hard. And then, hey, I'm doing it. So that's belief. Believe that you can do it, okay? Because you can. Anyone can do this if they put their heart to it. Mental suggestions. Now, again, the brain tells us all kinds of things. It will tell us that it's hard. It will tell us that, you failed before in these things that have, events that have happened in the past to you or to other people that you might have seen. They're ingrained in your head. And from past experience, these mental suggestions, all these things you keep on telling yourself, just got to throw them out of the way. But what I want you to do is tell yourself mental suggestions that I can do it. I am great. I want to. I can. It will be fantastic. And just believe and put these beliefs in your brain so that you can do that. Think of this, buying a new car. You want to buy this new car. You really don't need it. Let's just say most people don't need a new car, but they want one. And they start thinking about it over and over. They think about, wow, this would be great for me. It will get better gas mileage. It'll be safer. My social status will go up. All these things. And you talk yourself into buying yourself a car. Talk yourself into a fantastic life with passive income and start an online business. And do it now, okay? Specific knowledge. Once you decide, let's just say, to take on an online business, the specific knowledge is really, well, what do I have to do, okay? So that's not something that you're really going to come up with, but the specific knowledge is going to come from the business that you decide to endeavor, the one that you choose, let's just say, because there'll be like instructions on how to do the business, what you do first, what you do second, what you do third. So there's specific knowledge that you're going to want to make sure that you have that, because you're going to need specific knowledge of that. Now, Imagination, and this is my favorite. I love to close my eyes and just imagine myself somewhere peaceful, like on a beach, sitting there by myself and just listening to the ocean come. That's my imagination using that. A lot of times people have the other side of the imagination called fear, which is false emotions appearing real. Okay, because a lot of times, we will talk ourselves out of, well, what if this? The problem is that. We talk ourselves out of it. And this imagination, use this imagination for your benefit. Just, sit and think of what would it be like to have passive income every week, every month, or something like that. No matter where you're at, what you were doing, sipping some coffee, reading a book, and then cha-ching, you get a little notification that some money is there. How would that make you feel? Use your imagination, all right? And let it go wild, because the imagination, a lot of famous people and inventions, it all started with the thought. It started with the thought, the idea, the imagination. Then they actually believed that it was going to come true, and that they believed they could do it. Like we believe we can go to the moon. We believe we're going to go to Mars, right? So then you get into the planning stage where let's plan this out. Now, I'm a list person, and I'm not going to go into that a lot. There's an old saying that if you fail to plan, you are planning to fail. So whatever you decide to do, make a plan. I like to write things down, but make a plan, because that plan is going to give you what you do first, second, third, and fourth. And it comes down to, like, there's an old story about how does an ant eat an elephant, and it's one bite at a time. And this has been proven on National Geographic, because I like to watch that stuff too, on how there's an elephant and these small little ants and creatures that go in there and they devour the whole thing. That's exactly how this is. Small little steps and small little successes make your belief go up. And then once your belief goes up, then the desire and the imagination, like, ooh, wow. And then you even start hunting for more specific knowledge. And the whole thing starts to snowball. And at first, it's going to be pushing a rock uphill. It's going to be hard. Nothing is easy. That's why 97% of the people fail. But you need to plan, okay? If you don't plan, you're planning to fail. Decision. You need to make a decision. Decision is, it's like a yes or a no. If you got to think about it, you're on the fence. Most people end up spending money and doing things for other people and not themselves. All right? When you get up in the morning, maybe you have ambitions. You go, yeah, I've got this big list. I'm going to clean the house, decorate, I'm going to exercise, I'm going to eat right, all these things. And once you get out of bed, then what happens? Then you have this destructive thought that's going to start to tell you, hey, this decision you made about going on a diet, about making more money at home, it's a bad idea because you can't do it. So this belief starts coming down, and the mental suggestions and all this thing, and then the imagination starts going downhill. So you need to decide, if you're going to do this, you got to do it now. Start right now, okay? I've got a link down below in a good, legit business. If you don't already have one, you don't have your eyes on one, scroll down to the description. It will be there for you. And if you're watching this on my blog, it's down there also. Persistence. Don't give up. Do you know when a kid, now I've got a 5-year-old, if anyone there has any experience with kids, when he wants something, dad, he is so persistent. And you're going to need to be persistent. And if you can be persistent and make out your plan and decide to do something small every day, your belief will go up. It'll go through the roof, okay? I promise you that, all right? Do small things and plan and be persistent. Now the mastermind. This is where a lot of people get it. I'm not going to say they get it wrong, but they say, look, I don't need a mastermind. They say they probably do need one, but they don't want one, or they won't actually decide to go find one. And what is a mastermind? And how will it help you? Nothing in life let's just talk about business here. Nothing in online marketing is easy. All right. It just isn't. All right. That's why only 1, 2, or 3% actually make it really big. Okay. There's a lot more people that make good money, but the mastermind is at least one other person that you can talk to. Someone that you can say, I tried this, it's not working. What did you do? It's kind of like asking for help. Scrapbooking is like kind of a little club, right? Well, that's like a mastermind because you start making things and then you ask your friends or the other scrapbooking people, what is this? What did you do? How do you do it? Facebook has got a lot of groups on it, but you need a mastermind for your business. You cannot start a business and not bounce ideas off of people. All right? Even if it's a proven one, like the one I've got down below there. There is many masterminds that are live weekly where you can go in there and say, look, hey, I need help. I've done this. What should I do? And who is in front of me who's already had my challenge but got past it? Those are the people you need to talk to in your mastermind, okay? It's live people. And just even think about a round table, use your imagination here. Who at this table, you starting your business, would you like to have there to advise you? Now, the last one here, which I saved for last, okay, we're going to write this one in. Can anyone guess what it is? Da-da-da-da, drum roll. It is action. A-T-I-O-N. It is action. Yeah, I spelled that right. If you don't take action on anything, you're going to be right where you're at. What have you got to lose? I'm sure that you have spent plenty of money either on other programs, education, junk, all that kind of stuff. Do something for yourself. That's the call to action here, is do something for yourself. Take action and do it now. All right? That's all I really got for you guys is, these are 10 things that if you're going to do some kind of business, you've got to have these. At least know about them. Because again, most people, they don't engage in a mastermind. Most people are not too persistent because they give up. Most people can't even use imagination. They have no idea what their perfect day would be like. Think about that. Have you thought what your perfect day would be like? Not just, hey, take a nap and go to the spa and all that, but think a few years down the line, everything's all taken care of, bills are paid, kids are at school, your car's run, the house is paid off. What would you like to do with your life? What would you like to do? And is it worth it to start something, become uncomfortable, find some desire that you want to do it, believe that you can actually do it, tell yourself mentally, feed yourself mentally. It's like watering plants. Feed them. Feed your brain. The specific knowledge, what do you do? 1, 2, 3, 4, because you're not going to guess. Don't ever guess at these online businesses. Don't ever do that. Use your imagination, plan to succeed, make the decision to start now, be persistent, talk to other people, and take action now. Thanks a lot. My name is George Pauly. Thanks for watching. You can check me out at georgepauly.com. Click on the link below. You know all the YouTube stuff. Thank you. Have a fantastic day and a fantastic 2021. Bam!